Welcome to Teen ypww, Lesson 11. Today's topic is Good Works That Glorify God, Part 1. Our lesson text is coming out of Titus chapter 2, verses 1 through 11, Luke chapter 6, verses 27 through 38, Galatians chapter 6, verses 4 through 10. The memory verse is Titus chapter 2, verse 7. I will read the King James Version first and then the New International Version. In all things showing thyself a pattern of good works, and doctrine showing uncorruptness, gravity, sincerity. The New International Version. In everything set them an example by doing what is good. In your teaching show integrity, seriousness. The key for today's lesson: our life is a reflection of Jesus Christ. The focus: we must work the work of Him who has called us. God plans and orchestrates our lives. We can trace the goodness of God in our lives from our birth until this present moment. His hand of protection and His extreme care for us are evident in every area of our lives. God works meticulously behind the scenes, ensuring that His purpose is fulfilled in the earth. This week, we will discuss the importance of doing good works that glorify God. It is important for us to show our gratitude to God whenever we can. One way we can show our gratitude and glorify God is by doing good works. To glorify means to praise someone highly. There are many good works that you can do. Teen listeners, being nice and kind to others is a form of good works. When you are kind to others, it is a reflection of God's kindness towards you. It is also a reflection of the work of Jesus Christ in our lives. Giving your time and talents to events that benefit others is not another form of good works. Helping the elderly and younger children can also be classified as doing good works. Luke chapter 6, verse 38 says, "Give and it shall be given unto you. Good measure, pressed down, and shaken together, and running over, shall men give into your bosom." When you give whatever you give, you will get it back in a greater amount than what you originally gave. When you don't have money to give, you can give your time to the work of the Lord. You can also help the people in your family with tasks that need to be done. God considers all types of giving valuable. Doing your chores at home is a type of giving. The emphasis for you today, teen listeners, is to glorify God by being a giver. I know that some of you are already givers, and this is great. If you are a giver, we encourage you to continue. Givers are blessed by God. When you need help, God will send you the type of help that you need. We are blessed to have a God and a Savior who are givers. They have set the example and pattern for us to follow in this very important area of our lives. Galatians chapter 6, verse 7 says, "Be not deceived, God is not mocked. For whatsoever a man soweth, that shall he also reap." Whatever a person gives to anyone, they will be paid back with that very same thing. Some people are known for a lifestyle of gloom and sadness. They express sadness at every opportunity. The law of sowing and reaping works in this case, too. Negativity breeds more negativity. In direct contrast, when you give kindness, you will get kindness in return. When you give money, you will get money in return. This is a spiritual law, and it proves accurate on every level of giving. We should remember the tremendous sacrifice of Jesus Christ. He gave in so many different ways before his death. On the cross, he gave his time, talents, strength, virtue, wisdom, and kindness. Then, of course, came the ultimate sacrifice. He gave his life on the cross of Calvary to redeem us from sin. He is the perfect role model of how to give to others. You are encouraged, teen listeners, to give to others when you can. There will be times when you can't give anything, and that's okay. However, be ready to give when you can. We as believers want to be known as givers of good things. At the As the famous lecturer Joy Mills says, there are two kinds of people in the world, the givers and the takers. The difference between the two is that the takers eat well and the givers sleep well at night. In Charles Schulz's cartoon strip, Peanuts, we find Charlie Brown and his friends Lucy, Linus, Snoopy, Schroeder, Sally, Marcy, Peppermint Patty, Franklin, and Pigpen. Everywhere Pigpen goes, there is a cloud of dust around him, and his face is streaked with dirt. He is articulate and comfortable with who he is and the dust. Likewise, everywhere we go, there is an atmosphere that we carry. When your friends see you coming, what are their thoughts about you? Do they see a giver or a taker coming? What kind of aura do you bring to the table? The questions for today's lesson. Number one, make a list of all the natural and spiritual gifts that God has given you. Could be public speaking, singing, computer technology, helping others. How can you use your gifts to help others? Number two, why is it important for us to discuss the principles of giving? The end. God bless you and thank you for joining me today.